Hello once again, our most valued student. My name is Confident and welcome to our revision session. And as I say, this is for grade 8, as I thought of bringing some of the questions which might be important and give you good marks as you prepare for the final exam. So we've got this question here as well. Looking at this revision is question number 6. So it's for grade 8. I got this question number 6, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3. It goes to 6.4. All right, 6.4. Then with this question also I brought in the formula sheet. All right, so this is the formula sheet that is very important for this question. I think I saw they provided a formula sheet in this one. So with that, let's try to attempt these questions with the information we're giving on the formula sheet. And then the first one says calculate the perimeter. We're not gonna waste time there. Perimeter of the diagram. Guys, when you're looking at the perimeter of the diagram, is the distance around the shape. So you'll find us that distance, which is what? Perimeter. I will say P, or let's write in full. Perimeter is equal to, we start there, 22. You can put centimeters plus, we move on to say, let's start here. This distance, it's 100 centimeters, and then plus we continue, is distance right around the shape, not 100 centimeters. Where am I getting 100? It's 10 centimeters. Okay, so sorry about that. It's 10 centimeters. All right, so plus 10 centimeters, and then plus 11 centimeters, and then plus what? We continue distance right around the shape. What is that? It's 6 centimeters right there. Okay, so plus 6 centimeters, and then plus we continue. What is this distance? See, that is where now we need to be careful now to say what is that distance. So in here, let's cut here. For example, we know that from here to here, it's what they gave us down there. It's 11 centimeters. You see? And we also know from the top that from here to here, we just got it. It's what? It's 22 centimeters. Okay, it's this 22 centimeters. So what is the distance from here to there? You know, you just have to analyze. So you know that if I say 11 plus whatever, I must get 22. So this must be 11 centimeters. So that is 11 plus 11, I get 22. So you continue to say plus 11 centimeters. And then lastly, we finish up the distance. Again, we need to find this distance. What is this distance? It's the same thing. You cut here and ask yourself to say, what is the distance from here to here? They told you. They told us. It's what? It's 6 centimeters. So you've got 6. But we know the bigger distance, this big distance, this one from there to there, we know that distance is 10 centimeters. You see? It is that distance. So what is this distance? It's 4 centimeters. So it's 4 plus 6 is 10. So we have got 4 there. So we say plus 4 centimeters. That's why they wanted it to be all these marks. Then you get 4 marks for that. Is it difficult? No. So we take a calculator. You say 22 plus 10 plus 11 plus 6 plus 11 plus 4. So that would be the perimeter, 64 centimeters, if I didn't do any error in terms of adding with my calculator there. So perimeter, distance around the shape. Okay, let's move on. 6.2, calculate the area. Now we're in the area of the shaded region. Round off your answers to 2 decimal places. We'll do those 2 things. You can see it's shaded, but there are 2 shapes here. You have got the outer shape, which is a square. So when I'm calculating the area of the square, you know what I'm calculating? Everything, including the circle. So I'm going to find, first of all, area of square. Remember, they gave me the formulas. but I think you already know the area of the square. Let's check the formulas. Did they give us the area of the square? Unfortunately not. They didn't give us the area of the square, but I think you know the area of the square is length times length, right? Which is equal to 12 times 12. And what is 12 times 12? It's 144. Now its centimeter, area is in squared. That's the area of everything. Now, since I found the area of everything, I come back here and say, I want the area now of only inside here. And what shape is this? This is a circle. You see that? This is a circle. I just want this area only. So I'm gonna say now, area of circle. I hope you're practicing also here. Now we go to our formulas. Keep checking the formulas. Area of circle. There, number 3, you must now know. You see, they gave you the formulas, but they never told you the names. This is the area of the circle. Okay, pi r squared. So you come here and say, okay, it is equal to pi r squared. But now, you see, even they didn't give you r here. You must know what is r. Let me erase something here to say we know the distance from here to here. Let me use something different here. We know the distance from here to here is 12, right? We call that the diameter. This is called d, the diameter. I'm not writing it right, but let's leave it out. But you had the name, is the diameter. And if I divide it and I've got a center here, this will be radius, that will be radius. So diameter is the radius, is the radius. To get the radius, you divide the diameter by 2. So if this was 12, this will be 6, that will be 6. So that 6 plus 6 is what? Is 12. That is how you get the radius. So for you to find the radius, we're going to say here, because it's a mark, so we are going to say radius is equal to diameter over 2, which is equal to 12 over 2, which is equal to 6. Now we are able to find the area of a circle. So we're going to say area of circle is equal to pi, right? Pi times, because if pi r squared is same as pi times 6 squared. You see? Which is equal to, they never told us the value of pi, but we're going to use the one in the calculator. Are you with me? So you're going to say shift pi is somewhere here. Pi times 6 squared, which is our r squared, which is equal to what? 36 pi. But press SD. They said how many decimal places? There it is. Round off your answers to 2 decimal places. Guys, your calculator can do that. Shift, setup, 6 is fixed, and then fixed to 2. They want us to 2 decimal places. You press SD again. There it is, 113,10. You saw that? Your calculator can do that. 113,10 centimeter squared. Area is in centimeter squared. So we have done 2 things here. Let me erase everything here. We have done 2 things. We found the area of the bigger square. We found the area of the circle. Now you subtract the bigger square minus the circle. You will find only the shaded region. Alright, so this is, then you say this area of shaded region. Therefore, area is always like that, of shaded region is equal to, you take the area of the circle, of the square, which is 144, is the bigger number there, minus the area of the circle, which is 113, is smaller. You must not get a negative. Then you get your answer. That is the area of the area that is shaded. It is 144 minus 113,10. Then it gives us 30,9. So the area there is 30,9 centimeters squared. That's the area of the shaded region. Don't forget, these 2 parts. Find the area of the square, find the area of the circle, subtract the area of the square minus that of the circle. You can see the circle is inside, so it's smaller. It's inside the square. Are you with me? So that is that. Let's move on to something else. It says A is a transformed object to image A prime or A dot. Mention 2 types of transformations that took place. Guys, what happened here? Let's make this large. What happened here? So one simple thing I know, we are here. So the transformation is 1, it's 2. You see that? So we have got what? 2 steps to the what? Did you move to the left or right? 2 steps to the right. That is the first one. It's the simpler one. You see, you move from here to there. It's 2 steps. Okay. The second one. Okay. How do you become like this? So you can see that if I rotate this just by 90 degrees, it will become this my guy here. You see, you just rotate it by 90 degrees. So you can say 90 degrees rotation. Now you must tell us what type of rotation is this. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? It's anti-clockwise because we want to know how you are rotating. Alright, 90 degrees rotation but anti-clockwise. Then you get your marks. Those are the 2 transformations that took place. Alright, lastly, we do this question, 3 marks. Calculate the volume of the cylinder. This is a cylinder. You see, they don't tell you in the formulas. There is a volume of the cylinder. They give you volume. Okay, this was area to say L times B, half base times height. You must know here, this is a triangle. Length times breadth, this is a rectangle. Now in the volume, length times breadth times height, this is a cube. Okay, half base times height times height. Let me leave this one for now. It might be the cone or whatever, but I don't know. But there is the one that we want. The one that we want. V is pi r squared h. This is the volume of a cylinder. Okay, that's the volume of a cylinder. So it's what? Pi r squared h, where r is the radius and h is the height. So we write here V is pi r squared h, but you can write it like this: pi times r squared times h. It makes life easy, which is equal to, we have done something similar. We say the distance from here to here is 8. They told us, they're telling us there, but we want half, and half is the radius. So this 8 here, we call it the diameter. So as we want the radius, so the radius, if you say radius plus radius, you get diameter. So now what we are going to do is to find the radius. We say radius is equal to diameter divided by 2, which is equal to what? 8 over 2, and the diameter is what? The radius is what? Is 4. So the radius here is 4 centimeters. So that you say 4 plus 4 is 8. So now we are able to find this 12 is our h, height. So our V is equal to pi times r, which is 4 squared, pi r squared, you see, times h, which is 12. Right? And then they didn't tell us how to round off, but we are going to maintain our 2 decimal places like we did previously. So we're going to say shift, there is my pi times 4 squared times 12 equal to 192 pi. Press SD. See, the number is long. Can I round off to 2 decimal places with the calculator? Yes. Shift, setup, go to number 6, fix. Always look for fix. I don't know what number it is in your calculator. Then you're fixing to how many decimal places? 2. Then you press again SD, which is 603,19. You see, 603,19. Now whenever they talk about volume, volume is centimeter with a cubic centimeters. It's centimeter cubed, cubic centimeters. Then that becomes the volume of this cylinder. They give you how many marks? 3 marks. So guys, we have come to the end of our lesson. I hope these have been beneficial to you. Check out our videos, because more and more is coming in as you prepare for your final exams. If you're not subscribed, then it's your fault, because you are losing out on many videos. We have come to the end of our lesson. Thank you.